I think every result is significant when you're a football coach. So, of course, tomorrow's result is very significant for us, but it's most significant for the football team in the country. That's where I see the major significance. We desperately want to stay in the tournament. We think that we're good enough to stay in the tournament, but to do that, we've got to get results, and that must start tomorrow because there's no draws available now. It's win or lose. So we're fully aware of that, and we'll be trying our very best tomorrow night to win because we want to stay in the tournament, and in particular for the team and the country as far as I'm concerned.
Have you resolved the issues with your strikers? Are you happy with who you're going with? Was it a difficult choice, and how did you reach that decision?
I've been happy all the time with the strikers that I've gone with. In a football match, you never know exactly how a person's going to play, but what you do know, you know what you're selecting because you know the players, you work with them every day, you see them in training, you've worked with them for years, and what you try to do is you try to choose the best possible players for that game. And I'm fortunate that if it turns out that something isn't functioning quite as well as we would like, we have a lot of possibilities on the bench to make changes. So we knew we were going to have options up front and in midfield because we loaded up with front players and midfield players, and I think that will be to our advantage, certainly if we're able to go forward in the tournament.
I think on the other side of the coin, you can be positive to say we've dominated the 3 games we've played. We haven't always done that. So we know if we keep getting chances, we'll score goals. And I'm sure tomorrow, if we get them chances, then we'll score goals or we'll need to take them chances. As the boss said, we're in knockout stages of the tournament and we haven't got much time to be wasteful with any more chances. We
are seeing it more and more in this tournament because quite a few teams that could be regarded as smaller teams have gone very far in the tournament. So I think they obviously owe a lot to that. But I don't know the Icelandic people obviously as well as some of the other Nordic countries. But I think also the character of the Icelandic people, their determination, their ability, if you like, to survive through hardships. I'm certain that's been a major factor in their progress as well. And so we find ourselves here today getting ready to play them, and we will have to accept the title of favourites, and they can go into the game as underdogs. But we know perfectly well that whether we entitle them favourites or underdogs, it's going to be a very, very difficult game for us, and they're going to be a hard team to beat.
Fair play to Iceland. They've done well in this tournament. They're a difficult team to break down, as you mentioned, and we'll have to be our best to win. We know that. We have to move the ball quick and take our chances when they come. So we respect Iceland in what they've done in this tournament, and I think the size of the country is a number. They put the same amount of players on the pitch as we do, so it's a fair game in that respect, and we hope we can go out and win. We have to play our game, not really concentrate or worry on what Iceland are going to do, play our game, and if we do that, then we're confident that we can win the game.